Good morning. Amy Mallow here with Jefferson Beach Yacht Sales, and I welcome you on this Tuesday morning to join me in our St. Clair Shores location to do a tour on our Viking-built Valhalla Boatworks V33. First, I want to say I hope you're all doing well. This is a very challenging time for everybody, and it doesn't go without recognition or care to acknowledge the people who are working so hard on the front lines and those who are experiencing challenge with the coronavirus or have lost people. In times like this where there's challenge, and this is definitely the greatest challenge our planet's faced in our lifetime, is to recognize what makes you happy. And for me, what makes me happy is being on the water. So I'm pleased to be able to share with you the Valhalla 33, and I look forward to the time when I can get back out on the water and enjoy life. So, without further ado, let's take a look. And here we go, this beautiful 33-foot Viking-built Valhalla Boatworks center console. So the Valhalla boat line debuted at the Fort Lauderdale Boat Show in 2019. And our team got to experience this boat for the first time at the Viking dealer meeting in September of 2019, where our team got to ride these boats, and they are remarkable. So one thing you can see clearly here that makes this boat profound and stand out is this stepped hull. You can see the steps in the hull right here. The Viking design team and engineering teams worked with Michael Peters Yacht Design to implement his patented stepped V ventilated tunnel running surface. I get extra points for remembering that. Anyways, this surface, along with the deep V hull, provides for reduced drag while running and also increases the speed, stability, and efficiency, offers precise handling, and incredibly stable ride. I'm really excited for our team to be able to get people out on this boat once we can launch. You'll see here we have a very nice plow anchor, and there's a windlass system up top. This is a haze gray hull, and here you can see that deep V. Beautiful boat, incredible boat. So let's walk around the back and get on board. So this boat is fit with the 300 Yamahas, and it's got the pearlescent white outboard choice. You can fit this boat with 4 different engine packages. It's a twin fit boat all around, and you can get it with the new Mercury 450 racing engines, which the thing must just fly with. You can get it with the Mercury Verado 400s or the Mercury Verado 300s as well. I'm going to step on board here, and you got a nice little platform in the back for boarding and not working on your engines. With the 400 Mercuries, the boat will top out at about 65 miles an hour, which is very fast for a 33-foot boat. And the range on the boat's incredible. There's a 327-gallon fuel tank, and it'll get you about 460 miles at 45 miles an hour. That's pretty crazy on a boat like this. So I'm going to walk you around the boat first, and then I'm going to go through everything with you. You can see these beautiful faux teak tow rails, which I absolutely love. Nice side decks here to walk through. Here we have our cabin, which I'll show you momentarily. Our awesome LeBronc chairs and our Helm. All right, so let's take a look through some things. In the back here, you have a live well. And if you're not into fishing, you can store fenders, whatever you'd like back here. It's pretty deep. We have these little secret seats here. I believe they're G.G. Schmidt seats that are pretty nice on either side. That allows you to have some additional seating. Don't mind the phone ringing. Our auto attendant will pick up. Here we have your control compartment for the bilge. And of course, on either side, port and starboard, you have these nice fish wells, storage wells, whatever. And there are quite a few of these throughout the boat. Every Valhalla has a port side swim door, fish door, boarding door. Very easy to open. Viking standard heavy duty hardware. You can put a ladder in here, so for swimming with kids, whatever. But I love these fish doors. They make everything a lot easier. So moving to the back of the console here, we have this slide out bench seat. And underneath here is a cooler. Or you can use it for storage if you'd like. And this just slides back in. Real easy and locks in place. So you can see how clean all the lines are. One thing you're going to notice with going through this boat is just the Viking clean, tight fit. You're not going to have a bunch of hatches that are all caulked around the edge. A couple little tiny access points. I think there's 2 on the whole deck. So here we have a storage drawer. And then a little tackle locker, which can also serve as a little tray, a little like place to set things. So you'll notice along the back of the console here behind the helm seats, you have rod holders and cup holders, gem locks. This can be configured however you prefer. And then we have this big hatch in the floor here, which I can open now since I slid in the cooler in the seat. You can see how huge that is. And this is where you'd fit a Seakeeper if you chose to fit this boat out with a Seakeeper. In this boat, you would put the Seakeeper 2. All right, so let's walk forward. You'll see this boat has a beautiful fiberglass hardtop. There are 6 JL audio speakers on this particular vessel. Walking up the starboard side here, you have gas. One of your speakers. Both port and starboard have these little storage compartments. And another big storage box. Pop-up cleats throughout. And again, this gorgeous teak tow rail. Recessed bow rail, all powder coated here. On the Great Lakes, we like the powder coating. A couple more of our speakers, and then let's go up here and take a look at our windlass. And there, everything just super clean and tight. So this particular boat, this 33, does not have the forward seating modules, which are 2 seats with backrests. They can easily be installed. We left this open, not sure if the buyer wanted it to be open for fishing or just having it open, but you can easily put these in after the fact, and it adds a lot more room. Huge storage container again in the forward deck. All drained, and all these lockers are pumped so you can clean them out. And then we have this awesome seat, and you can see how beautiful the diamond stitching is. And underneath here we have another giant cooler, storage locker, whatever you'd like to use it for. All hydraulic. Now along the side here, we've only put a couple cup holders, and cup holder, rod holder you can see there. But you can line this whole area with rod holders. On the hardtop here, you can see we got a big spreader light. And then of course, there's a handful of the little lights as well. And you got your running lights on the hardtop. If you're big into fishing, this is where you'd mount some riggers. Again, nice, awesome walkways with the cool combing bolster. Over here you have more of your gas. And then here I'm going to open up and show you inside. So the door just swings open very nicely. And we have a head down here. I'm going to step in. Most of these little compartments are access for systems, so super easy access. Here's your control panel, and your sink, and your head. And you have this big storage space here. Now if you wanted to have more vertical volume in this area, you could theoretically change the dimensions of the storage under the forward seat in front of the console. You could lose some of that to make this have more vertical volume. But what I want to show you, sorry, bear with me here, is that I'm standing in here, plenty of headroom, and I'm a little over 5'7", and there's lots of room above me. So you can stand in here, use the restroom, access your controls. Step out and shut the door. All right, so moving on to the Helm here. It's incredible. Let me see, I wish I could zoom out, but I'm not that savvy on this Facebook stuff. So you can see here we have these beautiful flush-mounted Garmin displays, 17-inch, complete Viking helm as you'd expect, just tight, smooth, gorgeous. All the backlit controls. Here you have your Yamaha display, and of course, most of you know if you're a boater, all the Garmin's and the Yamaha display, it's all interchangeable, and you can look at everything and anything that you would want. I only wish I was looking at a chart and cruising out there right now. So here we have a couple cup holders, both port and starboard. Your racing trim tabs, so they call them. Bow thruster. You can get a joystick on this boat. We did not configure it on a 37, but it is an option. You got your controls and this beautiful black matte coated stainless wheel with the teak helm pod. I love that. And here you have a little storage area where you have your VHF handheld, some USB ports and some other ports and some storage. Here you have your ignition controls, more storage, and then over here your water. So if we go up to the top, we have our Fusion radio, your VHF master control. And then this little thing's not on because this is related to the electronic steering. And then our autopilot. And of course we have our undercoated hard top that matches the hull color of the boat. It's just sweet. And our rod holders along the back. And if with any Viking, you can put rod holders wherever you want, the more the merrier. So let's look at our LeBlanc chairs here. We have our two LeBlanc chairs. They have electronic controls. They slide forward and aft. Again, take a look at how cool the diamond stitching is. Really adds a nice accent. We got our bolster. You can go up or down. And then same with the armrests. Up or down. This boat can be configured with a bench as well. So, a lot of options. And another storage container here. So, I hope you guys can see why we love these boats so much. The Valhalla range has 3 models. This is the smallest, the 33. There's a 37 and a 41. We have a 41 waiting to ship to us right now. Once the world lifts, we are excited to get it. And then our 37 will come later in the summer. We are super excited to get you guys on these boats and show you how they run, because that is something that nothing can compare with. They're Viking built, they have a Viking ride, the quality is eminent here. They're fast, nimble. Oh, here too, we have this Costa Glass windshield, but you can also get it with a Pro Curve glass enclosure at the helm instead. So there's lots of different options. I did not cover everything, I'm sure, but I hope you enjoyed this little visit on the boat. I hope you have a great day. Go Valhalla. Peace.